Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Age of Fear 3, The Legends of me, Cornish-Knight. This is going to be another relatively short episode, but we have a lot to get done in it, so let's get down to business at hand. We get back to beating up the bugs. We are bug beating, or bug eradicating, I suppose. Whiting them out. We need to make sure that they don't rally, because they'll be a pain if they rally, because they've all got healing potions. So that one heals up, and that will keep it broken. I was kind of hoping that we'd be within range to hit. No, we didn't hit any of those guys, that's a pain. We can deal with them quickly enough. That will keep any of those guys broken, which is good. Only got one left. Once we've killed that one off, we'll be fine. Move her up to provide fire support. This is something that you want to do with units that break, is that if you can continue hitting them even like glancing hits, it will stop them from getting morale back, which is useful. So stuff like AoE, multiple magical missiles, anything that has like an AoE effect or has long range is very useful. Missed, that's a pain. Missed again, that's even worse, because he's probably going to rally now. Come on. Ah, hit. Fantastic. His morale went right back down to 0. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And we'll keep laying on the pressure. The developers pointed out to me that we could probably use the battle replay feature to do a tips and tricks video about how to play different factions, which is very likely. But it will take me a little bit of time, because I will obviously need to see what we have going into the battles beforehand, so I can give advice rather than just doing it off the cuff. Right, so we've got to take care of that. We won the battle, we got our units back. Excellent. Is there anything else that we want here? I don't think so. There's nothing else, no loot or anything that I've missed. So we've got to go right into the next scenario, as it were. Or the next part of the scenario.
I've been sent a report of a huge column of insectoids emerging from the undercroft. They're fighting the other insectoids. It would be nice if these adventurers would actually give me detailed reports of these things, and not these cryptic scribbles. The heck does a rotten insectoid mean? Are they dying? Dead? Undead? Plagued? Next time I'll be springing for proper mercenaries. At least they give a certain military standard of detail in their reporting. And better artwork.
He has a point. You should always pay for professionalism. Nothing worse than having unprofessionally trained people doing a work. Leads to all kinds of problems. Right, so we've got a whole host of places have opened up, which is excellent. Undead Crypt, which is optional. Some bits and pieces. Let's just get some stuff done, and then we'll move on to some more exciting battle scenarios. Right, he's still not high enough yet. None of them are high enough. I really need to get her some more XP. I'm really tempted just to go straight into doing the DLC missions, because not only would we get another combat hero, which in the form of Gunther, which would be really nice, we'd also get a nice XP boost to everyone, because there's a lot of enemies that you can get rid of in the 2 DLC packs. But as I said, I won't. What I'll probably do is I'll sell the intro to the DLC, but I won't sew. Get them leveled up, get them double attack. I won't sew all of it, because I don't see the point, because you've already seen it before, and it takes quite a bit of time in episodic chunks. Right, I've probably got to upgrade him to an Ent now. Yeah. Have a nice core, like hardened group of elite units. I am probably let me guys know in the comment section below if you'd be interested in actually seeing me play this on like the harder setting, on the Deathmaster setting, or at least on a harder setting perhaps, because a lot of stuff's been added to the previous 2 games since I first played them, so I'd be interested in going back and playing them on a much harder difficulty. Right. Well, I want to get him to Elite first before I chuck him over to another level, or another class. Right. Everything looks good. I'd like to get him a different shield. I like the bone shield, but I'd like something a bit different. He's got got that. Berserker armor is better suited for like Gunther. To be honest, neither Gunther or Balver really needs it because it doesn't do a lot besides giving them the extra attack ability, multiple attack ability, which is a bit. We have the diamonds and the rubies, which we need. Not the we have the gold and the rubies that we need to take to get fixed. That's not good on her. I mean, that's not too bad on her, but yeah, if we want to use it, I had to take off the crystal armor, which hurts because that defense buff was nice in her, but additional magic. She can't wear it because she's not a mage, which is a pain. I mean, do we want to do that? Do we want to drop her defense by 1? She gets some elemental resistance, magic resistance, plus 3 mana, but at a loss of 1 point of defense, which isn't great. But those abilities she'll pick up will be useful, more useful for range units. While if we give this to her, yes, she loses a 1 point of mana regeneration, Iron Mind, but she gets more actually she only loses 1 point of mana, but she gets more defense, which is nice, because she has to be relatively close to the front for her healing to play off, or to pay off. Alright, so that's everything. Let's grab the crystals, because I want to be able to go straight to the mana place and get the mana stones and get the mana crystal necklace once the time comes. We've got to upgrade this guy as soon as possible so we can get the benefits of his lab. I've read this out to you before, so if you want to, just pause the video here and read the text. Right, we got all that done, that's good. So let's transmute the rubies into diamonds. Excellent. Because then we've pretty much made back our money already. Because that diamond will be 1,000, the gold bar will be 500, and we got 500 from the windmill today. So we would have pretty much recovered our losses. Is there anything else we want to particularly do? Probably want to get rid of the diamond and the gold bar. I could hold on to it in case we ever get the key that allows us into the temple, but it's very hit and miss if I want to do that or not. I'd rather just sell the loot, get a bit of money back, make sure he has all the stuff he needs. I'm really wanting for some of the more vitality, like the more powerful healing potions, the vitality potions to turn up, because once they do, we'll be in really good situations to go and do stuff. Right. Get that done. Now, what do we want to do next? Do we want to go and fight in the arena? Do we want to go on the side missions? Do we want to start the DLC? So much to do. So much to do indeed. Which one? Probably let's go and do a pit fight. Let's go and do the pit battle. So we'll save. Just because you never know what these are going to be when you go in. So let's just save and get on with the show. Right, now let's see what we're facing in the pit. I wonder if it'll be a good fight. Vampire Hydra. The Vampire Hydra roars. Interesting. Ah, it's you again, declares Balver. The Vampire Hydra roars again, even louder this time. Alright, let's get it over with. Yeah, so, big target, but first the Dark Blessing, Despair attack. Yeah, it's got multi-attack, which is not great against single targets. If it had double attack, it would be nastier than it is. So we'll pop a Brute's Brew, and we'll go straight in. It hisses as we hit. Right. The problem this is going to have with me is that it's going to be able to heal from attacking me, but I won't be able to heal from attacking it, because Vampiric Blade doesn't work against undead monsters. just have to try and mitigate as much damage as possible and keep swinging for it. He broke a bone, which is useful because that will drop his stats down. Let's keep going. Being really lucky so far. Probably shouldn't have said that. Excellent. Again. This is a lot easier than I thought, to be honest. And enslavement doesn't work against it, so let's just kill it. I thought it was going to be harder than that. I got very lucky with my dodges. If it had done more damage, I would have been in a lot more unsteady situation. But there's that fight taken care of. We've got 500 gold. There's another arena fight popping up. Right, what else do we want to do now? Questions. Do you want to go and fight in the crypt, maybe? Or I'm probably going to start on the DLC. I'll show you the first DLC mission and then I'll do it off camera. And obviously you've read these texts before, so all you have to do is pause if you want to read them. But I'm not going to spend too much time going through it. It's basically just chasing Gunther the werewolf. But as I said, I'll leave you there to be able to see it in person. Got a lot to do. Let's get as many battles done today as possible in as short amount of time. Careful now, people. We are surrounding this whole unholy monster. It has no escape. Death to the beast, victory to the king, declares a footman. It will be no such victory, you fools. Leave this place or be killed where you stand. I am warning you, declares Gunther. It speaks. It's you who shall be put down like the rabid dog you are. And the werewolf roars in response. Yes, Gunther's powerful werewolf warrior. Let's get this done. So we probably want to try and kill the weaker units first. If I eat a charge on that knight, it's going to hurt. Do I want to just charge the knight directly? Now let's try and eat some of the footmen first. He blocks, lucky him. Hit him for 1. He's going to fall back. Missed, that's lucky. Lucky. That was an awfully lucky round of combat. Now I can't control him, which sucks, because otherwise I would have actually killed someone off. Hits, ouch. Hits me again. This is not looking great. I'm gonna kill him off. Kill him off. Missed. But I still wanted to kill him off. So we killed 3 off in 1 turn, and we infected one of them and wounded the knight. Which is nice. Excellent. Be careful, men, this beast is vicious. I told you, stupid knight, it's too late now, you'll all die. One of the footmen screams and runs away. So we're going to butcher him when he runs away in traditional horror werewolf fashion. That's one of the things I dislike about Berserkers, that you lose control of the unit, but it makes sense, I suppose. But it always does that, which annoys me. It never focus fires people. Like, why aren't you finishing off that wounded footman? Really? Now we turned the knight into a werewolf and we killed him off. Right. The knight received a head injury. Well, it doesn't really matter since he's dead. Right, let's get up here and attack him. He's got a blade can flee, which is a pain. Let's chase him down, old horror movie, B-movie horror movie style, and we'll rip him apart in front of his friend, so he can take the warnings about werewolves back to the rest of civilization. Won that battle, which is nice and straightforward. And as I said, I'm not going to sew off the whole DLC for these guys. I'll do the intro mission, and that's probably going to be it. And then I'll sit down and after the game, like after recording, and just play through the story mission, not the story mission, but the DLC mission, and get it done and out of the way as quickly as possible. Right. Did he level up at all? He wouldn't have, but he would have got XP from fighting the Hydra. Yeah, he would have. Right, so what do we want to get him? Dual wielding's nice. Probably going to get sealed break though. It's more useful. Spare, yeah. Sealed break is very nice to have, especially against tough enemies like dwarves, who we will eventually have to fight in number. She's still a bit off. I want to get enough experience for her to become elite, so we can start putting experience into abilities. We're going to save. We're going to do another pit fight, and then that will probably be it for the end of the episode, folks. Let's hope it's not. Let's see what we get. It'll be interesting to see for a change. If we actually have something. We'll get a party over a very powerful NPC thrown against us. Yep, it's big, and it's Azel. We meet again, foul beast. Azel. Who are you? Declares Balor. Zalan might be the king, Smarty Pants in his laboratory, but it's me who caused sorts. Prepare yourself. It's the Dwarf Lord. It was you who captured us. You'll die, dwarf, for Nairi. And he roars, right. So this is going to be a hard fight. That Dwarf Lord is nasty from the looks of it. They've got a Doom Seeker, a Dwarf Warrior, and a Rune Priest. Berserker to give the... he's got Berserker, so he's going to get 2 attacks off rather than 1. Alright, let's go for the weak link, which was we're going to try and kill one of the warriors. We'll try and kill the Dwarf Warrior. And then attack the Dwarf Rune Master in the back. We should be able to heal ourselves enough. As long as we get both attacks hit, we should be able to keep ourselves healthy. He wastes his healing spell on that guy, so that's useful. Ouch. We'll be able to recoup that loss of health if we just keep hitting people. Yeah, well, so we should be able to. This is going to be one of those slogging matches, which is that we're going to have to count on them to miss. Ouch. Second attack hits. He hits me with a spell. Not great. We just have to keep hitting the weaker targets first and heal up. And just hope that injuries accumulate. Ouch. Ouch. That's not nice. He's really hitting me with a lot of attacks, but the guy's drunk his beer, which is good. So we should be able to recoup some of our damage, and he's got a flesh wound, which is nice. So, this is just going to be like an endurance fight, in all honesty. Alright, let's stab him once. I'm going to steal from him because we won't get any health back from just killing him outright. And we've got the Potion of Heroism, which is excellent. That's what I wanted. Took a bit of damage and poison now as well. That's pain. Right. Kill him. We won't get any health back for killing him though, which is always a pain. Let me just smack him. Get some health back off the Dwarf Lord. Azel, ouch. Oh, does it hurt? Hurry up and die quicker then. Right. Got some health back. We injured his eye, so his accuracy is going to be down. But yeah, it's not great. He misses. Right, he's going to go for the Dwarf Doom Seeker and try and harvest as much help I can off him. Yeah, this is going to be nasty. He's only got multiple attack. He hasn't got double attack, which is a relief. Dwarf Runesmith is trying to find a way in, but I don't want that to happen. Let's heal ourselves up a bit more. We broke one of his bones, so he's going to have penalties. I think it's mostly just movement, it's not really much else. Right, it's getting a bit close now, because I need to kill him as quickly as possible. Yeah, it's just, I actually need health before anything else. I can kill him off next turn. Actually, wait, I suppose I should really kill him off now. Get an extra attack off, and we can hit him and get a bit of healing done. So it's not a bad trade. And that Dwarf Rune Master's turning up, which is going to be a pain. Let's see if we can steal. No, we can't enslave him. Let's try and steal something. So I know he's got magical items on him. That's not great. Dwarf sealed. Not fantastic. Taking a pounding. Right, I'm going to go and chomp on the runesmith for a bit. He's got an amulet of life. Berserker. Razor's Edge would be nice if I could get it, because it would be really good for Gunther. But I need health, so let's pummel the runesmith a bit to get some health back. Excellent. Hit him. And then we'll enslave him, which would be good. Get him to drink his beer so he heals up, and hopefully he'll distract the Dwarf Lord's attention. Yeah, I thought he would. Excellent. So he can run off there.
Left foot, right foot.
Pop his healing draft to get his health back up. And then we can go to town in the sky. It's given us a bit of breathing room. Because I really want to try and take some more of his gump off him. We're basically going to be stealing everything we can from him.
Darkness.
I really want Razor's Edge. Yeah, we've got Razor's Edge. Excellent. Now. That's good. That's good. One hit to get the health back. And now we had to be really cunning about this.
Excellent.
Amulet of Life. I really want the Berserker armor if I can get it. The Brew I don't care about, but the Berserker armor is useful. He misses because he's lost his melee weapon, so his attack value is down.
Need me?
Again I missed. Yeah, without his weapon he's not hitting me as much now, which is lovely. We're just literally stripping him naked at this point, just taking all his gear. Right, we've got that. Excellent. So he's not really a threat any longer. Right.
Poor wound.
Let's end turn. He's got to heal up, which is annoying. But without his gear, he's not much of a threat. He's got what, an attack of 4. Yeah, attack of 4, defense of 5. So he's not really going to be much risk to me anymore. Now, without his Berserker armor, he's only got a single attack. We crack his skull, hit him again. Man, we were just brutal with this. We did take a bit of a risk, but it paid off. We got some really good gear we can give to Gunther, and we settled our grudge with the Dwarf Lord. Azel falls. That's for Nairi, declares Balver. As we step over the pretty much now naked dwarf, because we just stripped him of all his stuff. Ah, good times indeed. Right, 1,000 gold, and that was the end of the pit fighting. Well, missions. It was good that we actually got that done. His morale is terrible. Let's see if there's anything worth taking off him. Potion of Heroism, which we can take. Antidote. Do we just want to sack him? I mean, he's going to have terrible morale. But he can heal, which isn't so bad. I don't know. Part of me says to keep him, a part of me says to chuck him because he's not worth it. I mean, he's an okay unit, but he's not fantastic, and his morale will be terrible. Let's see what skills Balver can pick up. Dual wielding. It's not going to be fantastic. I mean, I could give him I could give him Razor's Edge, but I've already picked up Shield Breaker as an ability, so I don't want to. And I like the Battle Rage that he gets from the shield. We can sell one of the Dwarf Shields, that's not a problem. I think for now I'll put it in some, maybe give like Despair attack or something down the line. I'll have a look at his skill tree slightly later. But as it stands now, Lord and ladies, I think this is where we're going to quit for the day. So we're going to save. We're going to exit back to the main screen. So, as always, if you've enjoyed, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam. You can leave a comment in the comment section and I'll get back in contact with you. If you have any suggestions or requests for what I do later on in the Age of Fear series, if I basically replay the series in a much more challenging difficulty setting, please let me know. And as always, I shall see you all next time in the next episode of Age of Fear Free, The Legends. I've been Cornish-Knight. This has been my Let's Play series, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.